Hello dear friends, my name is Jitendra Bafna. I am a senior MuleSoft architect. In this video, we will going to see how to apply XML thread protection policy with API manager. So basically, we will going to apply a XML thread protection policy to our API. So what is XML thread protection policy? So basically, you can restrict a number of nodes in the XML. You can restrict a number of attributes per element using XML thread protection. You can restrict the length of the text in the using XML thread protection. Because why we want to do that? Because we can avoid getting a big payload. Some attacker can send a big payload to consume all your resources. To avoid such kind of thing, we can use XML thread protection policy. So basically there can be denial of service attack or distributed denial of service attack with so basically somebody try to send a XML, a nested XML which contain thousand of nodes, which contain a heavy payload, which can consume your lot of resources and make your services down. To avoid such kind of situation, we can use XML thread protection policy. So let me go to my API manager. So basically I have already one API, so I will create a proxy API on the top of this. So basically I can go to manage API. Just a minute, I just manage API. I can say create new API, then I can select HTTP API, then I can give name this as a XML thread demo API. Continue. Then I can say Mule application. I will say endpoint with proxy, deploy on Cloud Hub, select Mule 4. So basically you have to provide an implementation URI. So in my case this is my implementation URI. Okay, go to advanced option, HTTP everything, make sure this Mule 4 above is selected, save. Let me check what is missing. This is required. Okay, I have copied a implementation URI at a wrong place. It should be coming in the implementation URI, then save it. Okay, now we can say 4.30 and I can say Mule XML thread app. Now I will say deploy. So basically it will deploy a application into a runtime manager, a proxy application on which we can apply the various policies and everything. Let me apply the policies. So first let me create one XML. So I can say employees and slash employees. Then this is my level 1. Then I can say employee. Then okay, so I can say employee slash employee, which contain a attribute ID is equals to 12333 whatever. Within that this is my first name, that is Jitendra. Okay, I am just closing this tag. Then I can say last name, that is Bafna. Then I can say last name. Then I can say department, enter slash department. Okay, so you can say like this. Then I can say department ID is equals to 111234 whatever. Then under department ID I can say name. So my department name is computer science slash name. Okay, so let me go to Postman and let me create some request. I can say post. I can go to body can say row text, it should be XML. Okay, let me format it. Okay, that is fine. I can say beautify, so it will format it. So this is my node level 1, node level 2, node level 3, node level 4, node level 5. Okay, so let me show. So this is level 1, so under that I have a node 2. So depth, so this is the depth of the node. So employees is a level 1, employee is level 2, first name and last name at a level 3, department at a level 4, and name is at a level 5 basically. Okay, so this is my depth of the node. And like, let me apply a XML thread protection policy. I can say apply a new policy. So I will search for XML thread protection policy. I will take a latest one. You can say 1.1.14. Let me select it. I will say configure policy. Now I want to, by default everything is -1, so it allowed unlimited. So no depth, so I want only 4. Then attribute count per element I will allow 2. Maximum child count I can allow, so specify limit on the maximum number of children allow for any element in the document. I can allow 4. Maximum text length I can allow 10. So specify limit of maximum character. So like what is the maximum length or length in the character of any text nodes present in a XML document. Maximum attribute length, so I can say 10. Okay, maximum comment length I can say 10. Okay, I will show you everything. So apply the policy. And let me copy this particular URL, not this one. I would like to copy. So let me go to my runtime manager first. Let me check whether policies has been applied and my application has been deployed. So it is deployed. So I can go to logs, and I can check it whether policy is also applied or not. So still the policy is not applied, so I am waiting for it. Okay, so let me, yeah, now policy has been applied. You can see the message here. So I can go back to my application. Okay, I can copy this particular URL here, and I can say http/, then I can say /test. This is my URL. Next thing, let me go to policy. I want to explain you everything. API manager. Let's push the request. What happens? So the text length has been exceeded. Maximum allowed is 10. So where the text length has been exceeded? I think a computer science. Okay, because we have said the text length maximum allowed is 10. So let me show that. So I can go to version 1, policies, XML thread protection. Let me edit it. So let's verify one by one. So maximum text allowed, limit on the maximum length in the character or text node present in the XML element, it's 10. Okay, so I think it's filled for computer science. So let me write only computer. Okay, this is spelling mistake, that is fine. Let me send it again. So we got a successful response. So like, let me increase text length again. So computer is how many character? 4, 7. It's around 7 characters. Let me make till length 1 2 3, so it become 10. Okay, it's allowed 10 because computer is 4 5 6 7. If I remove 3, then it become 10. So now it's successful. So now next thing, so what is the next thing? Maximum node depth. So currently it's 1 2 3, we have a 4, right? So we have a 4 node depth, 1 2, all these 3 and the 4. So 4 is allowed, right? In case if I add one more node depth, so in case if you see up to maximum node depth 4 is allowed. If you try to add fifth one, so let me check, under name, if I add some other node, basically uh, okay, so let me give like department name, whatever. Now I can say computer. Let me beautify it. Now what is the node depth? 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 5 is not allowed, we have only allowed is 4. So let me send the request. It will say node depth count has been exceeded, maximum allowed is 4. Okay, so let me change it back to 4, and I will say computer, whatever. Let me beautify it. That's fine. Let me send the request. This is successful. Now next step, we will see maximum attribute count per element. So this is my ID's attribute. I can put some more attribute, name, it's something XYZ. So this should be allowed. Now let me put one more node, department EBC. This should field. Attribute count has been exceeded, maximum allowed is 2. So basically for any element it allowed 2 nodes. Basically let's consider if I put here also, it will throw same error. So what I can do, I can say control X from here, control V, send the request. This will giving the same error. If I remove this particular, this will be successful, right? Next, maximum attribute length. So basically this is the attribute. What is the maximum attribute length is allowed? It's 10. So let me put 1 2 3 4 5 6, and yeah, so it become 10 7. It is also correct. So basically let me check, specify the limit on maximum in the character of any attribute for the element in the XML. It's 10 5 6 name. Okay, so I have done wrong here, so it should be value 1 2 3. Let me put more than 10. Let's see what happens. So basically attribute value length has been exceeded, it is only allowed 10. So 10 will be allowed, so it will not take more than 10. Okay, it will only take 10. So now it become 10. Let's see if it takes 10. Yeah, it's 10 is fine. Let me add one more. Will it take 11th one? Okay, so now maximum child count. So basically specify limit on the maximum number of child allowed for the element in the XML documentation. So basically it's 4. Okay, so now for employee I have a 1 2 3 3 node, maximum allowed is 4. Let me put some more thing like salary. I can say 4000. Then let me check it now. It should fail again because I want to correct. I can remove this part now. I don't want this. Okay, let me send the request. Yeah, it's fine because employee have a four child node, 1, 2, 3 and 4. If I put fifth one again, like designation, anything like software, or as something like that, architect or developer. Now send request. The child count has been exceeded. Maximum allowed is 4. So basically, if employee is my parent element, under the parent element I have allowed only 4 child element. So first name is 1 child element, last name is 2nd, department is 3rd, salary is 4th. Till that it was fine. When I put designation, it start giving error, because if you see in XML thread protection, the maximum child count is allowed 4. I need to remove this. Send request. It's good. Now we can put some comments also like this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. So this is my comment. Send the request. Okay, it's successful. Let me put now. I added something more in comment. So maximum comment length allowed is 10, because if you see, this is 11, right? 1 2 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Then I've added one more, that is 4, which is 11. So let me, because if you see my policy, maximum comment length is allowed is 10. Okay, so 1 2 3 whatever. So let me send the request. So okay, so these are the various parameter you can set up in the XML thread protection policy. Okay, so I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please click on like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.